The work in trust started as a work on a variety of related topics, and in the ways that's true of a lot of our work, it started from a graduate seminar. At least that's been true of a lot of my work. I worked with some really talented graduate students who were doing things in a research seminar. The young woman, Jennifer Anderson, decided she wanted to learn how the public responded to U.S. senators. And all we had were individual polls of how Senator A and State B was doing at a particular time. And we decided that it would make sense to, and since we had the technology to do so, to put that all together and to look at all 100 senators at all times and try to understand what was the nature of the response to senators in general instead of just a particular senator at a particular time. And another student in the same course had decided he wanted to study approval or disapproval of Congress, which is basically a single survey item. How do you feel about the United States Congress, more or less? And at the end of that course, the two of them put that together and had both sides of the congressional puzzle, how people feel about Congress and how people feel about senators. And a third student named Luke Keel was working on a doctoral dissertation on trust. And one of the things that he quickly discovered was that despite the sense of awe that we all have about this concept of trust, that it's somehow fundamental to democracy and that it's a barometer of how healthy or sick the system is, that fundamentally trust involves people's response to how well things are going, and pretty much it's not an oversimplification to say it involves a simple response to the state of the economy at any given moment. If the economy is down, trust is down. If the economy is up, trust is up. And it doesn't then therefore mean anything fundamental. Well, I started putting together all of those pieces, how people respond to the president, how people respond to senators, how people respond to the House of Representatives, how people respond to state governors, how people feel trust in government. And in the course of putting them together, it became manifestly obvious that they moved together, that they were high at the same times and low at the same times, and that meant that there had to be some sense to which they were really all the same thing in different guises. That what people mean when they say that Senator X is doing a good job must be pretty different than a personnel evaluation of Senator X.